Welcome to Royal Daily Report, your source for the latest royal news and updates. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed. Your daddy's little girl, like you were the youngest? What do you feel your parents were expecting you to become? Like all parents, they want their children to be happy. Are you happy? I am happy in the sense that I have many things to be grateful for, but I have a wish for myself, just to be able to achieve something. Your trusted source for royal family news and analysis. I'm your host, and today we're covering one of the biggest scandals in modern royal history, the story of Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. This is not about rumors or conspiracy theories. This is about verified facts, court documents, and real consequences. If you want to stay informed about the real stories behind the royal family, make sure to subscribe to Royal Daily Report and hit the bell icon. Let's begin. To understand this scandal, we first need to know who Jeffrey Epstein was. Jeffrey Epstein was an American financier. He was extremely wealthy and moved in elite social circles. He knew presidents, princes, celebrities, and billionaires. But behind this public image, Epstein was running a criminal operation. For decades, he sexually abused and trafficked underage girls. He used his wealth and connections to prey on vulnerable young women, many of them teenagers. In 2008, Epstein was convicted of soliciting prostitution from a minor. He served only 13 months in jail under a controversial plea deal. In 2019, he was arrested again on federal charges of sex trafficking minors. But before he could face trial, Epstein died in his jail cell in August 2019. Authorities ruled it a suicide. His death did not end the story. Many of his victims continued seeking justice, and questions remained about the powerful people in his social circle. One of those people was Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, second son of Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Andrew first met Jeffrey Epstein in 1999. They were introduced through Ghislaine Maxwell, a British socialite, who later became Epstein's partner and accomplice. Over the years, Prince Andrew and Epstein developed a friendship. There are verified photographs of them together. Prince Andrew visited Epstein's mansion in New York. He stayed at Epstein's properties. He flew on Epstein's private jet. This friendship continued even after Epstein's 2008 conviction for sex offenses involving a minor. In 2010, after Epstein was released from jail, Prince Andrew was photographed walking with him in Central Park, New York. This photo was published in newspapers around the world. The public was shocked. Why would a member of the British royal family be friends with a convicted sex offender? Prince Andrew defended the friendship. He said he was at Epstein's home to end their relationship in person, but many people did not believe this explanation. The real controversy, however, was about to explode. Virginia Giuffre is one of Jeffrey Epstein's most prominent victims. She has publicly stated that Epstein trafficked her to powerful men when she was a teenager. In 2015, court documents were released that mentioned Prince Andrew. Virginia Giuffre alleged that she was forced to have sexual relations with Prince Andrew 3 times when she was 17 years old. According to her testimony, the first time was in London at Ghislaine Maxwell's house in 2001. The second time was at Epstein's mansion in New York. The third time was at Epstein's private island in the Caribbean. Giuffre provided a photograph showing her with Prince Andrew and Ghislaine Maxwell in 2001. In the photo, Prince Andrew has his arm around Giuffre's waist. Prince Andrew denied these allegations completely. He said he had no memory of meeting Virginia Giuffre. He said the photograph might be fake. For years, the allegations remained in the background. Then, in 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested again. The scandal returned to international headlines, and Prince Andrew made a decision that would change everything. In November 2019, Prince Andrew agreed to do a television interview with BBC Newsnight. He wanted to clear his name and explain his side of the story. The interview became one of the most controversial royal interviews in history. During the interview, Prince Andrew made several statements that shocked viewers. About his friendship with Epstein, he said staying at Epstein's house in 2010 was the wrong thing to do, but he defended going there. He said it was convenient because he needed to end the friendship in person. About Virginia Giuffre's allegations, he said he had no memory of meeting her. He said the famous photograph might not be real. He claimed he was at a Pizza Express restaurant in Woking on the night Jeffrey says they were together in London. About details in Jeffrey's account, Virginia Jeffrey said Prince Andrew was sweating when they danced at a nightclub. Prince Andrew said this was impossible because he had a medical condition at the time that prevented him from sweating. He said this condition developed after he was shot at during the Falklands War. About regrets, the interviewer asked if he regretted the friendship with Epstein. Prince Andrew said his only regret was that the friendship had other consequences for him. He did not express sympathy for Epstein's victims. The public reaction was immediate and negative. People found his explanations unbelievable. His lack of empathy for the victims was criticized. Body language experts analyzed the interview and said he did not appear truthful. Within days, major companies and charities cut ties with Prince Andrew. His reputation was destroyed. 4 days after the interview aired, Buckingham Palace announced that Prince Andrew would step back from public duties. But the legal consequences were just beginning. In August 2021, Virginia Jeffrey filed a civil lawsuit against Prince Andrew in New York federal court. She accused him of sexual abuse when she was a minor. Prince Andrew's legal team tried to dismiss the case. They argued the court did not have jurisdiction. They claimed a previous settlement Jeffrey made with Epstein protected Prince Andrew. In January 2022, a judge ruled the case could proceed to trial. This meant Prince Andrew would have to give testimony under oath. Documents would be made public. The trial would be covered by media around the world. The royal family faced a nightmare scenario. A senior royal member on trial for sexual abuse during Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee year. Then, in February 2022, a stunning announcement was made. Prince Andrew and Virginia Jeffrey reached an out-of-court settlement. The exact amount was not disclosed, but reports suggested it was around £12 million or approximately $17 million. As part of the settlement, Prince Andrew made a donation to Jeffrey's charity supporting victims' rights. He acknowledged that Jeffrey had suffered as a victim of abuse. He pledged to support the fight against sex trafficking. The case was dismissed. Importantly, the settlement was not an admission of guilt. Prince Andrew continued to deny the allegations. But by settling, he avoided a public trial. The consequences for Prince Andrew have been severe and lasting. His military titles were removed. In January 2022, before the settlement, Queen Elizabeth stripped Prince Andrew of his military titles and royal patronages. He can no longer use the title His Royal Highness in any official capacity. He has been excluded from public life. Prince Andrew no longer carries out royal duties. He does not appear at major royal events. He was notably absent from prominent positions during Queen Elizabeth's funeral and King Charles's coronation, although he attended as a family member. The financial impact was significant. Reports suggest Prince Andrew had to ask his family for financial help to pay the settlement. The Queen reportedly helped fund the payment. His reputation is destroyed. Once one of the most visible members of the royal family, Prince Andrew is now one of the most controversial. His name is permanently linked to the Epstein scandal. Ongoing investigations continue. While the civil case was settled, questions remain. Investigations into Epstein's network continue. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted in 2021 of sex trafficking and is serving a 20-year prison sentence. This scandal has had a significant impact on the British royal family. There is now accountability. For the first time in modern history, a senior royal faced serious legal consequences for personal conduct. The settlement showed that even princes are not above the law. Under King Charles, there is modernization. King Charles has spoken about creating a slimmer monarchy. Prince Andrew's exclusion is part of this vision. Only working royals who maintain public trust will represent the crown. Public trust has been affected. Polls show the British public's view of Prince Andrew is overwhelmingly negative. However, this has not significantly damaged the monarchy as a whole, especially under King Charles's leadership. Lessons have been learned. The scandal taught the royal family important lessons about accountability, transparency, and responding to serious allegations. This has been the real story of Prince Andrew and the Epstein scandal. Not rumors, not speculation, but verified facts from court documents, news reports, and official statements. This is what Royal Daily Report brings you. Accurate, factual coverage of royal family news. If you found this informative, please subscribe to Royal Daily Report. Hit the like button and share this video with anyone interested in understanding the truth behind royal headlines. What do you think about this scandal? Should Prince Andrew face further consequences? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today's Royal Daily Report. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive royal news and stories. Stay informed, stay connected.